Nonetheless, what I'm looking at with the player prop here is I'm looking at Hayden Birdsong. This is a guy that started the season in the bullpen. Now, on May 20th, because of injuries and such, they switched him to the starting rotation. He's made 5 starts for them now, and he's been like clockwork generally. He's going to go into the 5th inning. Most of the time, he hasn't got out of the 5th inning. It's been 4 and change, and he's generally going to give you 2 or 3 runs. So he hasn't been dominant, but he's kept you in the games. Now, he's coming off a very good outing last time out. And people say, well, why are you going to look to go against him in this one? He's coming off his longest outing of the season. He went 6 innings in that one. He threw 104 pitches, way above what he has been normally throwing. I like to go against a pitcher in some regard when they're coming off a high pitch count game like that. Generally, they're not as sharp in their next outing. And let's talk about that 6-inning performance. It was also against the Colorado Rockies, okay? Is there anybody worse than the Rockies? So I'm looking in this one. They've got the over-under for him on his outs at 15.5, meaning he's got to record an out in the 6th inning for this thing to go over. He's only got there once all year. I'm going to go ahead and fade that tonight. It's a little bit chalky. It's minus 150 on the under 15.5 or outs for him, but we're going to go under with Hayden Birdsong in that one on that strikeout, on outs recorded prop.
Sizzler, tell everyone about your Summer Sizzler promo.
All right. Well, it gets you everything that we have from now to Labor Day. So what does that mean? Well, as I just said, the 2 sports that we will be focusing on, Major League Baseball and WNBA. Major League Baseball, I'm currently number 1 at WagerTalk this season. So what have you done for me lately? We've won the most money so far this baseball season. And WNBA, what have you done for me last year and this year? Just hit 70%, 34 and 14 with our WNBA plays. Now, I don't have a daily package up yet today, and part of that is because we are looking at a player prop tonight. It is involving the Las Vegas Aces, and the reason they don't have the player props up yet for the Aces is because there's a very big question mark. Does Asia Wilson return tonight, or does she not? They've kept that, pretty much under wraps. It was actually a closed practice yesterday at the Aces facility. Media was not in, but obviously that changes the player props. If Asia Wilson is in, you're going to have the normal player props, which is basically everybody's season averages. If Asia's not in the lineup, it changes all of the player props for the remaining players on the Aces team, because obviously scoring has to come from somewhere else. So we are waiting on confirmation, and for them to, I'm not really waiting on confirmation. I'm waiting on them to put the number up on the player that I'm looking for, and then we're going to attack it. So I will be loading a package later today, and you will get a player prop 34 and 14. Don't miss it.